Hi, and welcome to another episode of Selling Hobson by the Pound. And this week is kind of a mix of different things, that some of which you've seen before. What I mean by that is from different labels. So first we're going to start off with some more of these King Super Analog records. This may be the last bit of them. Here is Beethoven Fifth Piano Concerto with Friedrich Gulda and the Vienna Philharmonic, conducted by Horst Stein. This is a sealed copy. This is a performance from the Decca catalog in the UK, and is a fantastic recording. And you'll remember that King Record Company in Japan licensed these titles and put them through their own mastering system and their own custom cutting system, and they were pressed on 180 gram vinyl at JVC in Japan, and they are really superb. So here is another in that series. This is Dvorak's Ninth Symphony, the so-called New World. Cortez and the Vienna Philharmonic. Again, a beautiful copy, sealed. Famous performance. Of course, Rimsky-Korsakov, Scheherazade, Ensemble, and the Swiss Ramon, which was his orchestra, remember. And they did a lot of recordings. Decca did a lot of recordings with Ensemble. Remember, Ensemble did that famous Royal Ballet box. And so very, very, very good recordings. And this is one of the top ones. And then finally, this is Willem Bachhaus doing a Bach recital, English Suite Number 6, French Suite Number 5, Prelude and Fugue in G. And this is, again, an original Decca recording. That's Bachhaus on the cover. Sealed copy, got the original OBI. These are very, very collectible records. Here's the last in the reissue, and then I've got some originals here that you guys might be interested in. This is that famous Previn recording, Baba Yar, Shostakovich 13th, alto high fidelity reissue from original master tapes cut at Abbey Road Studios and then pressed at the pretty famous Palace pressing plant in Germany. They had a real high quality standard, and this was that alto high fidelity reissue. I've had a few of the other. This probably is the last, to be honest. Now we're into a series of reissues. Of course, more EMIs. They never stop. I don't know where they're coming from, to be honest. Boxes just show up. It's ridiculous. Kidding, really, but there's some wonderful stuff here. So this is ballads, songs of love and sentiment. How about that? Stuart Burroughs, tenor, and John Constable on piano. I write, great vocal piano recording by Decca Records, issued on Lazelier, which is a sub-label. Burroughs' voice is stunning, as is the piano accompaniment by John Constable. I love this, you guys, if you've never seen it before, the Lazelier label. Really, really quite nice. Anyway, there you go. Shostakovich 8th with Previn, another Bishop and Parker LSO recording. Triumph, I write. Beautiful performance and recording, deep, rich sound quality, audiophile in every aspect. Here we go. 2 wows. Top recommendation. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Here we've got Richter in Italy. This is Schumann sonatas, Schumann Sonata number 2. And this is one of the white and gold original copies. It's upside down, but it's a white and gold. I say insanely rare white and gold label copy of Richter live on tour in Italy, performing Schumann. The sound is in the room, with some random surface noise that does not distract from Richter's virtuosity. It gets 1 wow. So there you go. Richter in Italy. You never see that. I mean, solo piano records, they didn't sell well to begin with, and so they're insanely rare. Here's another Richter record. Again, a white and gold label. I say stunning original copy, white and gold label of Richter playing Schubert as if he composed it. Maestro Richter is one of the great pianists of his generation. This is an extremely rare record in this condition. 2 wows. There's a lot of these records that I was like, Oh my goodness, I've forgotten about how good these records are. So there's some wows this week, just so you know. This is the Schubert Unfinished with Kletsky and the Royal Philharmonic. I write very nice original, white and gold, again, pressing of this gorgeous Kletsky Royal Phil recording. Big, rich EMI sound quality, very rare in this condition. So there you go. Sibelius the Tempest. Oh, this is fun. TAS HP Editor's Choice title. Great sound, very dynamic and well recorded. Groves and Liverpool Philharmonic deliver the goods on this audiophile quality disc. Top recommendation. Are you ready for this? 3 wows. I don't think I've ever heard more than a 3 wow record, but this is definitely one of the 3 wows. AST 2961. This is a record you never see. In fact, this is the only copy of it I've ever seen. This is ASD 3264. Incredible Bishop and Parker effort with Mariner and the Academy of St. Martin in the Fields doing compositions for double bass. Big sound and rich, deep bass sound, especially on Rossini's compositions for cello and double bass on side 2. 2 wows, count them, 2 wows. Rare record. Don't miss out on that one. Shostakovich, number 6 and number 11, Berglund and the Bournemouth Symphony. You'll recall that Berglund, I think, did the entire Shostakovich series for EMI. Incredible recording of Berglund conducting Bournemouth Symphony at Bournemouth Orchestra Hall, Bournemouth, UK. Big sound on this 1980 all analog EMI recording. Nice copy. All right, that's a big dog pressing. So here's another big one. Respighi, Rachmaninoff Respighi, 5 etudes at tableau and 2 Tchaikovsky pieces. Beautiful copy of HP TAS Editor's Choice recording. Very dynamic and rich overtones. Krasnopolsky has this music in his blood. That's the conductor, by the way. Top recommendation. Quiet Surfaces, ASD 3013. Here we come with a, this is very interesting. I'm just going to tell you right now. So you guys probably are familiar with London Bluebacks and Decca SXLs, right? They're the same records cut at EMI, I mean, in that case at Decca, and with one getting the London label shipped over to the United States and the other getting the SXL label and sold in Europe and the UK. Similar situation. We've got this white and gold original EMI pressing, and then look at this, an EMI Odeon pressing. Okay, you got the Odeon sticker, but notice it has the same, you know, this is a sticker that they put on, this gold sticker, and so you've got the similar situation here. So here's the Odeon label, right? And this is so cool. I really had fun with this, I want you to know. So you see the Odeon label, right? If you check the matrix number, which tells you about the mother, right? The matrix number between these two records is exactly the same. So they were pressed at the same time. And one got the Odeon sticker, I guess, for export, and the other one, it got the white and gold label for Europe. And it was really fascinating. So here's what I write. This is the white and gold, right? It says original white and gold copy with some surface noise that does not distract from the beautifully rich recording of Sir Thomas Beecham performing the music close to his heart. Rare copy, hard to find in this condition. And then I write, same matrix number as the Odeon label pressing, 2YLA-1076-3. So here's the other copy, and I write, stunning original first pressing, Odeon for export, pressed at the same time as the white and gold pressing, right here. This is a near flawless copy with incredibly quiet surfaces. Great recording and performance by Sir Thomas. Top recommendation. Amazing. I put wow, and then I brought the same note. Same matrix number as original white and gold pressing to, I think it's Z, maybe it's to YL 1076-3. So you get a rare opportunity here. If you're one of those people like me who would like to hear both of them, buy both of them. But here you go. If you really want the white and gold, which everybody's after, go for this. If you want the Odeon, which is really quiet, go for this. Up to you. That was fun, I have to say. I don't often have that much fun doing comparisons, but that was fun. And I learned something as well. Didn't realize actually that close connection between Odeon and original white and golds. Anyway, here we are with Berlioz, Symphonie Fantastique, Munch, and the L'Orchestre de Paris, their debut recording. This is a Big Dog pressing, right? Big Dog label, early copy of Munch performing Symphonie Fantastique beautifully. The pressing is near perfect with very quiet surfaces. Deep, rich sound and award-winning recording. It gets a wow. Top recommendation. So there you go. Beecham Lollipops, white and gold. Again, you just never see these white and gold pressings anywhere except on collectors, sites and so forth, because they just don't exist in the UK anymore. I think I've already mentioned that most of these records ended up in Asia. Those guys were really clever about coming over and just buying everything. Anyway, rare original white and gold label of Beecham doing his favorite pieces from various composers. Deep, rich sound with some random surface noise that's not distracting. Again, I always note it. I say nice original copy. Early stereo, issues and so forth in the 50s. Remember, this wasn't very long after the Second War and rebuilding and so forth. They're not the quietest pressings in the world, and they never were. But, not a big deal. Really beautiful copy. So Beecham Lollipops. So here we've got the Beethoven Archduke Trio. This is with Daniel Barenboim playing piano, Phineas Zuckerman playing violin, and Dupre playing cello. This is, I write, oh my God. Barenboim on piano, Zuckerman on violin, Dupre on cello playing Beethoven Archduke Trio. Amazing start to finish in both performance and sound. Very quiet surfaces. Top recommendation. So there you go. So here we got Cantelli, Guido Cantelli doing the Beethoven 7th with the Philharmonia Orchestra. This is a famous performance. ASD 545, is that what it is? No, 254. This is an audiophile reissue from the famous Cantelli performance of Beethoven 7th from original master tapes. Quiet pressing with very big dynamics on this recording. Top recommendation. So nice reissue there. Beethoven Pastoral, Clintings, and the Berlin Phil. Lively performance. Rich texture of instruments in recording adds a level of you are there to the recording. Great copy. Little dog, colored dog pressings, postage stamp pressing. Beethoven 2nd with Beecham and the Royal Philharmonic. And this is an original white and gold. Superb copy of first issue white and gold label of famous Beecham RPO recording of Beethoven 2nd. Very quiet surfaces. Top copy. There you go. Oh, this is a collectible record. This is Elgar Cello Concerto with Jacqueline Dupre. Very it's funny. It must be because I wrote it. Very collectible second label, Big Dog pressing of Dupre performing Elgar Cello Concerto with Barbaroli LSO. Nice copy. There's the original Big Dog. And finally, And this is not a record you see very often. Elgar and Delius cello concertos with Jacqueline Dupre, Barbaroli, London Phil. I think the difference in this record and the previous one is in the addition of the Delius cello concerto. I write stunning performances and recording. Dupre is, in a word, amazing on this recording, with both Sargent and Barbaroli conducting. So Sargent conducts the Delius concerto, and Elgar is conducted by Barbaroli. Top recommendation, I write. So there you go. That's the installation for this week. Good luck.